But this individual who's with me here today, Jordan Sheridan, he has doggedly been covering this story now since 2016. He created a investigative news site called Status Coup, and he has written for The Intercept and other publications. So he's been on the ground in Flint, in and out of Flint. He told me he's made 17 trips to Flint. So that automatically gives him a passport and a visa and legitimacy to call himself a quasi-Flint resident. So while much of the national media had forgotten the story, he's written an excellent new piece in The Intercept called How a Flurry of Suspicious Phone Calls Set Investigators on Rick Snyder's Trail. I'm very pleased to have him with us here today on Rumble. Please welcome Jordan Sheridan. Jordan, how are you?
Hey, Michael. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. And thank you for the work you've put into this story over the years. They've convinced, I think, a lot of people who are maybe listening to us right now are going, why are you guys talking about this? I get why, okay, yeah, the governor, was arrested, this week. But hey, it got fixed a couple of years ago. That's not the case, is it, Jordan?
They literally cooked the data from 2016 to at least 2018. Governor Whitmer, when she came in, she actually acknowledged that the testing was done wrong. So frankly, I don't want to give any, fear to anyone, but I don't think there's any declarative way to declare this water safe today because the testing was compromised. Erin Brockovich, she saw what I had and she called it a crime. She said the testing needs to be invalidated and redone by an independent agency. That was never done. So this is still, I think people have become numb to the term crisis. This is still a disaster. We got COVID. Everybody is suffering right now. But in Flint, they got a double disaster because not only older ages are compromised to the coronavirus, all ages are compromised. And there's also, and I think from the current mayor to media, they've framed it as, no, the water is better. It's an issue of trust. I'm telling you, because I've been there, there's still issues with this water. And there's also, with all due respect to Attorney General Nessel, there is evidence that my reporting indicates that this was not neglect of duty. This was an active cover-up where Governor Snyder it's not just that he allowed it to happen while it was going on in real time. Him and his top officials were actively suppressing the information from reaching the public. That's it's in the Intercept story. The original investigators, they found misconduct in office. They were going for involuntary manslaughter. And I'll quickly mention, and I'd ask the Attorney General this, the governor's top advisor and right-hand man 2 days ago was charged with extortion, perjury, misconduct in office, and obstruction of justice. Our reporting has found he allegedly, I use allegedly to be responsible, but I have confirmation, he allegedly offered numerous payoffs to the sickest Flint residents that were causing too much trouble and getting media eyeballs. Mm-hmm. He allegedly tried to get state officials that were being subpoenaed for interviews with investigators, all on the same script. He allegedly misused state funds for those payoffs. I think, just a common sense question. How did he do all this without the governor knowing? If he is the governor's top advisor, he introduced himself to experts in Flint, water experts, residents, as I'm here on behalf of Rick Snyder. We're best friends. So, let's see what evidence they produce in court. But I do know, if we weren't living in a 24/7 Trump apocalypse, this is not an environmental cover-up. This is one of the biggest cover-ups of the 21st century. And I'd love to know, for the current team, yes, of course, any charges is better than none. But, I would love to know why they stopped just at this misdemeanor.
Exactly. Because let me just say why this is not a misdemeanor. And we haven't really gotten into this, but the effects of lead on a child's brain, if a child 6 years old or under ingests any lead, they have permanent brain damage, permanent for life. It's estimated that at least 10,000 children in Flint now have permanent brain damage there is no pill to take. There's no operation to conduct. There's no medicine. Jordan, thank you so much for your reporting all these years, for your latest piece here on Flint, which I will have a link right here on the podcast page. Please read it and read his other work. It's so important